Player of the Match award to?
Of course, myself.
Well, you were fantastic. Congratulations and best of luck for the future. Right then, that's all from the post-match presentation, but do not go anywhere. We have got another excited game lined up. It's going to be Alif Pharma taking on ABX Rent-A-Car. Stay tuned.
Good evening and welcome back, viewers, to ICC Cricket Academy. Union Square House presents Arabian Cricket League Season 3, powered by 7 districts. Match number 8 of the tournament coming up between Alif, Pharma and ABX Rent-A-Car. And
Match number 8 of Union Square House presents Arabian Cricket League Season 3, powered by 7 districts. Well, we're all set and in readiness for this important game. Let me introduce you to the men who matter in the middle. On my left is Usman representing ABX Rent-A-Car. On his left is Hamad representing Alif Pharma. And on the extreme left is our match referee, Mr. Ghaus. Home captain Usman, you've got the coin. Please give it a spin. Tails is the call.
Tails it is.
Right then, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What have you decided?
We're gonna bowl first. Last game it was too tough for the bowlers, so it was a good toss to win, I would say.
And how have you kept your boys motivated after that loss in the previous game?
It's part of the game. But the important thing is we need to learn from a mistake. We don't have to repeat it again. Ultimately, we need to back. It's a longer format. There's going to be few bad games, but we need to come back.
And have you got any changes to playing 11 compared to the last game?
Same.
Best of luck, Hamad. Give us a good game. Right then, Usman, the toss not going your way. If you would have won the toss, what was your plan to do on the surface?
We will all plan to ball first, because after that it's a late night match, so after the getting due, so the bowler have two issues to do to ball. But see, we will try to find the target more than 200, so inshallah we'll be catch them too easily.
And have you got any changes to playing 11?
Yes, we have a drop to SN Raza and we added to one spinner, Tariq Mahmood, so inshallah, let's see.
Well, best of luck. Give us a good game, Usman. Right then, that's the news from the centre, is that Alif Pharma, they've won the toss and they've decided to bowl first.
thank you very much, Abbas Ali. And the news from the centre is that Alif Pharma, they have won the toss and they have opted to bowl first here against ABX Rent-A-Car. Obviously, keeping the due in mind, they have decided to bowl first. They got a formidable new ball pair of Zuhair Iqbal and Wasim Akram. And the players have made their way out to the center. We are just moments away from getting to that live action. Winning the toss and bowling first is Zuhair Iqbal and likes of Wasim Akram. They'll be looking to make inroads with the new ball against a very formidable opening pair of Kamaravan and Muhammad Anwar at the top. And the umpire, Vipin Singh, is all in readiness. Lovely conditions here. Nice, pleasant evening. Such a fast outfield here at the ICC Academy. And that slope does help the ball to travel. Zuhair Iqbal with the first delivery. Oh, cracking delivery. It's just shaped in and then off the seam left Anwar. That's a beautiful delivery. And Shakur behind the stumps, throwing the stumps down, but Anwar was back in the popping crease there. It's a great place to bat here at the ICC Academy, especially if you get through the new ball. Well, the towels are out. There's a little bit of dew taking place. Zuhair Iqbal. Very good delivery. Just squares him up off the seam, but nicely played at the end from Anwar. Behind the line. ABX Rent-A-Car, they'll be looking to get off to a good start here. Both the teams, the start is imperative. They got to find a way here against this new ball, and they does get off to a good start. They got a strong batting lineup. Oh, beautiful, beautiful shot. A lot of work for that man. Sweeper on the offside. Direct hit, and Muhammad Anwar, I think he's made it, but you never know with those direct hits. Well, good bit of fielding from the deep. I think it's Saad Umar Shah with that throw firm. It was a beautiful drive, but they had the man out deep on the offside. This is going to be an interesting replay here. Well, from the body language, this seems like they're not that confident. Well, the umpire has decided to. There's enough doubt. He's given a not out. Oh, play in a mess around off stump. Apart from that drive, previous 3 deliveries, if he gets his length right, just like that, he's found Anwar a bit tentative around off stump with those away swingers. The ball is doing just enough. It's a brand new ball. There's enough grass coverage on this track. If you hit those right areas, you get that extra bit of bounce as well. Zohair Iqbal is a fine bowler. Drives and drives uppishly. Wide of third man. Oh, brilliant effort, but unfortunately, the ricochet of his hand goes into the ropes for 4. That was pitched up and Anwar went after it. It's all happening in the first over. Oh, good delivery. Hitting good areas. End of a good over from Zohair Iqbal. 6 for none after 1. It's going to be Abu Bakr to continue. He's been given the new ball. He's got the pace. And he's going to be bowling from the pavilion end. Outside edge. Uzair was not quite ready. He was quite deep as well, right on the edge of the circle. He didn't pick it up. Genuine outside edge. That was a good delivery. Late movement. Was well away from Shakur as well. That fielder in the slip, he needs to come a little closer. Couple of paces up. Quite deep, almost at the edge of the circle. Bit like a fly slip, not a regulation position for him. Unlucky for Abu Bakr. Pitches it up. Kamaravan with that bottom hand whips it. Good fielding at mid-on. He's a fine prospect, Abu Bakr, but at times he just has that problem of producing good deliveries time and time and again. Touch too inconsistent, but a genuine wicket taker, that's for sure. So it's going to be exciting. He's got the pace as well. Oh, beautiful delivery. That is a wonderful ball. Late movement away from the right-hander. Superb stuff. Really good areas as well. That's where he needs to be consistently attacking that channel around off stump. These conditions are tailor-made for you with the new ball. If you get it right, you can get any batter in trouble. Touch too wide and given as well. Abu Bakr steaming in. He's got the pace. If he can get his line and length right, he could be real handful. Oh, lovely. Lovely outswinger. This is impressive start here from Abu Bakr. He's got that outside edge. Which went between the slip and the wicketkeeper, and now he's been superb, nagging away on a length. Struck hard, pass extra cover for 4. Anwar using his feet, taking the attack to Abu Bakr and smash. Mazhar stand there at extra cover. Went in a flash as well. Good effort, but it didn't stick. Didn't got close enough. Last ball of the second over. This time he just straying onto the pads. There, worked away to square leg. Exciting start to this contest between ABX and Alif Pharma. 17 without loss after 2. Zohair Iqbal steaming in. Gives him the charge and gets it up high, mid-on, over his head. Couple of bounces into the fence for 4. Anwar is prepared to take the attack back to the bowlers. Zohair Iqbal won't be really bothered with that shot because it was risk attached to it. Just got enough to clear the boundary. Anwar is looking to use his feet here. He knows that the ball is just swinging around. Oh, this time played with an open face as well towards that backward point. Zuhair is bowling attacking length here. And that's the right approach on this surface. Sometimes you see a lot of inexperienced bowlers come over here to this venue. They see the grass on the track and they just try to really bang it in short. That's not the length in this surface. It's so hard to protect boundaries, especially square of the wicket. Those top edges come in very handy. Just like that, straying onto the pads. I think he's got enough on it to go for a boundary. Yeah, a bit of glove, bit of bat, and that one just raced away. If you bowl slightly short, any top edge, more often than not, it just sails over the keeper's head. Third man, fine leg for 6. So the length becomes very, very critical. That's a very good start for ABX Rent-A-Car here. 25 for none. The run rate is fine. Use of the feed. And he gets it through. Oh, desperate effort from the skipper. Oh, that one just took a bit of pace off. And they get back for the third. Good effort from Hamad Ahmed Khan at mid-off. That was travelling. It's been a lot of Anwar Khan so far in this contest. Kamarawan has just faced a couple of deliveries on 5. Now he has the chance to face up to Zuhair Iqbal. Oh, gets that thick inside edge straight to fine leg. $29 for none. It's a good start for ABX Rent-A-Car. And they will need a big total on the board. Oh, good delivery. 3 gone, 29 without loss. Kamarwan facing Abu Bakr. Oh, real. He had a real go at that one through mid-wicket. Gets beaten. Abu Bakr is getting the ball to just deviate off the surface. Attacking length, little bit of away movement. That's quality bowling. Wide offside off stump. Digged in short there from Abu Bakr. I think he needs the consistency. got to remain there and thereabouts around that off stump. That consistency sometimes is a real problem with Abu Bakr. Young bowler, I'm sure, is going to get really good with passage of time. Good areas. Excellent fielding as well. Saad Umar Shah is so quick. One of the better fielders in this lineup. On the offside. This time he gets hold of it. That has gone long way up in the air and all the way for 6. One of the strongest zones for Qamar Ravan. Through mid-wicket. Picked up the length early. That was the exact shot he was looking to play the first delivery of the over. This time he gets the length. Beautifully launched over the top. When Qamar Ravan gets going, it's absolute treat to watch him. He's tall, he's skinny, but my word, he does pack a punch. Very powerful lad. He's got those long levers as well. Hits them clean. Oh, down the leg side. It's going to be 5 wides. Completely lost it, Abu Bakr. Trying to bowl that in-swinger. Qamar Ravan is asking the question whether it was a no ball. In terms of direction, I think it's going to remain 5 wides. What a great start here for ABX. Alif Pharma winning the toss under pressure. Found themselves under pressure. Oh, make it 2 in a row. What's going on here? That is quite unbelievable. Yes, I played a few games, I covered a few, but I've never seen something like that. That wide. It almost pitched on the second strip next to this one. No chance whatsoever for the wicketkeeper. Unfortunately, Abu Bakr has lost it. That's so unfortunate. He's such a talented bowler. Perhaps he's just trying too hard at the moment. Offside, off stump, and hammered in style. All the way is Qamar Ravan. 6 more. Short and wide. Tremendous blow. Great base and lovely hands as well from Qamar Ravan. Such an all-round player, such a quality player is Qamar Ravan. Have a look at that. That's amazing batting. Turning on the heat here. This time he pulls in the air, square leg, takes the catch. Against the runner play. Qamar Ravan picks out the fielder. That's a very good catch at square leg. And Abu Bakr is not even celebrating it. He knows it's been not the great over from him, but just Qamar Ravan getting a little impatient there. Was there to hit through the offside for a moment. He just got his shot selection slightly wrong. Error in judgment from Qamar Ravan, who was looking so good. 52 for 1 ABX. Such a eventful over. We've seen runs, seen back-to-back 5 wides down the leg side, 6, then a wicket. The batsman is Imran. Another wide here from Abu Bakr. It's been a tough day for him at the office. Abu Bakr, you can feel for him. Young bowler trying to make his way. Such a wonderful action he's got. He's got pace. He's got the ability to move the ball. I think just that if he can sort out his consistency, he's a real handful. Drives and drives magnificently through the offside. Take that. A genuine half volley. Imran is away. Expensive over comes to an end. It's 57 for 1 after 4. Beautiful cover drive from Imran to end that over. .57 for 1 after 4. It's going to be Mazhar Hussain here with the ball. Good all-round cricketer and one of those who can provide that control in the middle overs. Good start from him. He will bowl those slow bounces as well into the surface. Gives width. Man in the deep. Chance for him. Has he taken it? Yes, he has. Oh. Oh dear, he's dropped it. There was a run-out opportunity at the non-strikers end. It's all happening here at the ICC Cricket Academy. I thought he got both hands to it, and Anwar thought he's gone. He was just walking back to the pavilion. Imran was halfway down. Catch was dropped. Then they went for that run out. It's absolute chaos here. Drama in the middle. Look at that replay. Sliced towards backward point. Made great ground to get to the ball. Both hands to it. Yeah. When those elbows hit the turf, he's lost it there. He's bowling with good heat here. Struck hard, good bit of fielding. No follow through there. It's been a brilliant start for ABX. Just lost that wicket of Kamaravan. They could have been 2 down, but drop catch in the deep. Anwar continues here. He was in 2 minds there. That's good bowling. It's a wide though, but Bowling a nice length here. Full toss, string onto the pads, but he picks out the square leg just in front of umpire. Zuhair Iqbal takes the catch. It was a full toss. Could have hit it anywhere. Mazhar Hussain gets lucky there. It was a freebie onto the pads. Picked up by Zuhair. 58 for 2 now. Disappointing end to a wonderful start to his innings, Imran. He's gone. .58 for 2 after 4.5 overs. It's been quite an eventful start to this innings. Runs are flowing, but wickets are falling as well. 2 wickets at the back end of that power play. Previous over, Qamar Rawan got out, and now Imran flicked one in the air. 5 gone, 58 for 2. .58 for 2 after 5 overs. Last over of the power play is going to be first sign of spin. Daniel Liaquat introduced into the attack from the pavilion end. Good start. That arm ball drifting in. Bowls at a quicker pace as well. Doesn't give much air. Gets that drift in. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Great length again, giving no room whatsoever. Quality all-rounder. Someone on his day is a match winner for Alif Pharma. Both with bat and ball. Protection through the leg side. Deep square leg and long on for him. Looks to cut, but there is no room. This is top stuff. Outstanding start here. That too, the last over of the field restrictions, back end of the power play. It's been quite brilliant. Wrapped on the pads. Big shout. And they scamper through for a single. Leg by. It's been a top over here from Daniel Liaquat. Excellent pressure from him. Just one of the overs so far. Played away. Oh, looking for that single, not there. So great over from Daniel Liaquat. 59 for 2 after 6. $60 for 2. Mazhar Hussain will continue. Looks to play behind square. Gets beaten. Anwar has played some good shot, but he's looked unsettled to me. He hasn't looked in great control this evening. This time he goes big through the offside and gets caught. Mazhar Hussain has got another one here. That's smart bowling, making him hit through the offside, the longer part of the field. And this time, nicely caught. All of a sudden, ABX, they're just losing their way. 3 down for 60 now. Mazhar Hussain will continue. He's got 2 here into his second over. Good start for him. And Alif Pharma, they found some control of late. Picking up quick wickets. Oh, good delivery. He's getting a little bit of shape away from the right-hander. That's encouraging signs here. He's getting the ball to go away late from the right-handers. Oh, goes for that paddle sweep around the corner and finds the fence. Is Kashif, Mohammad Kashif, getting off the mark. Risky way of getting off the mark, but this is the modern day player for you. Prepared to take risk even early on in the piece. Going for that Yorker there. Took it on the full toss. Beautifully done. Another foolish delivery. Worked away on the onside. Another single. They're maintaining an excellent run rate, but they've just lost those 3 wickets. Kamaravan really looked good, but unfortunately for ABX Rent-A-Car, couldn't really get on with it after a magnificent start. That is one of those slow bouncers. Shy at the stumps, but I think he was home there. Good running. And another successful over from Mazhar Hussain. 7 gone, 66 for 3. $66 for 3 after 7. More left arm spin. Played away, a little fumble on the offside. Abu Bakr, he's got to lift himself in the field and forget about that over. It's quite easily make you under pressure when you're having off day with the bat or ball, but in the field you got to be switched on. Again he looks to play that little paddle round the corner and gets beaten. Nicely done. The need of a good partnership here, a good stand of 50-60 at least. Have good foundation to really launch in the last 6-7 overs. Tariq Owaisi. Oh, look at that for a delivery. Any left arm fast bowler would have been proud of that one. That one just took off. Was beaten for pace. He wasn't expecting that one to just rear up of a length. This time he plays the slog sweep and finds the gap on the leg side. That's beautifully played. Very clearing his front leg there. Going through the leg side for 4. This time he goes straight. And it's got through as well. Ahmad Ahmed Khan with a desperate slide, but he doesn't cut that one off. Bit of counter attack here from Tariq. Back-to-back boundaries. Eight overs gone, 76 for 3. Inside edge. Kashif just playing from the crease there. Daniel Lakat. He will really fire them in. Down the leg side, and this time Shakur wasn't able to collect that one. It's gone for 5 wides. Not a great delivery. And Shakur also wavered there with his gloves. Daniel Liaquat just trying to cramp up for room, but no one on the leg side as well. Inside the ring, behind square. So any bat, any pad, such a fast outfielder, it just races away. Well, Kashif is just living dangerously at the moment. He hasn't looked to play straight as yet. He's just looking to play behind square most of the time in this innings. This time worked it through the leg side for a single. They still got batting depth. ABX Rent-A-Car. Likes of Rehan Shah still come. Tariq Mahmood Murli, left-hander, he can bat. Nicely played. Guess pass point. And they're looking to come back for the second. And rightly sent back there by Kashif. Another single. Yawn side. Alif Pharma, they fought well back here. Fought hard after that opening start and that expensive over of Abu Bakr. The spinners have done well. Mazhar Hussain bowling a tidy spell. Again looking for that quick single. And they get through easily at the end. 9 overs gone. It's 85 for 3. $84 for 3. Sikandar will continue round the wicket from the pavilion end. Again goes hard through the leg side and finds the fence. Taro Gavasi is being quite proactive in terms of looking to play that sweep shot. That's his third boundary against Sikandar. 2 in the previous over. Again, they're going to have to do something about that area. He goes again. And this time he picks out the man who drops him. Well. Strong throw. It's going to be tight. He thinks he's made it. Again that slog sweep. Dropped at mid-wicket, but it was a good throw. He had very, very strong arm. Look at that. Flat and hard. Dropped. And he took on his arm. Looking to come back for the second. Very firm throw. At that point he was struggling. Did he make it? I think that bounce May just have saved him. Putting the bat over the line as well. Well, that may just cost him. Decided to put the bat over the line. Just the basics of the game. Will be touch and go. Shakur had to get a long way up in the air to get it next to the stumps. Bat is in the air. It looks out to me. That bat looks in the air. Tariq Owaisi living on the edge. That bat is in the air. And it's been given. So a basic error in technique has cost him. A drop catch. Looking to scamper through to come back for that second one. Not grounding his bat has cost his wicket. That's the end of Tariq Owaisi. It's 88 for 3. Four down for 89. That brings Rehan Shah to the middle. Quality player. He's in very good form as well. 60 odd in the first game. Strapped on the bats. This could be another one. Oh, it's all happening. Kashif just running straight down the pitch blindly, no calling, no communication whatsoever. And I think it was Abu Bakr. A better throw would have done him all ends up. He survives. Dot ball. Good stuff here from Sikandar. Again another short ball. Pulled away through square leg. Ball is getting a little wet here. Dew taking his toll now. The outfield is quite wet. The towels are out. That means trouble for the bowlers. Nice drive again. End of 10 overs is 91 for 4.
Proudly recognized with over 200 awards from Dubai's major developers, Emaar, Nakheel, Dubai Holdings, Majidul Futtaim. With a legacy spanning over 15 years, we are committed to helping our clients buy, sell, and
continue. Bowled couple of good overs early on. Hasn't picked up a wicket as of now. Nicely tucked away and rightfully so. Denied by his partner, just single there. And they are in a desperate need of a partnership. Both these two batters in the middle. Talking about Rehan Shah. Well, he's been around the domestic circuit for a very long time. He's been here for the last 10 to 15 years, I remember. He's a very sound batter. He's known for those big shots and technically very sound. Will take his time initially to get going, but once he gets going, well, there won't be any looking back. So his presence is going to be making a major difference in today's innings. Steps down the ground. He's got a pretty decent connection on this one. That is out of here. And a much required maximum coming in for ABX Rent-A-Car. Breaking the shackles. He was on the verge of being run out in the previous over. But this shot will definitely give him a lot of confidence. Mohammad Kashif. That's his first maximum, and that wasn't all that bad a delivery by Daniel Liaquat. It's just that he got into an excellent position to play that. Quicker, flatter, and just hoited towards the deep square leg region. And with that shot, Team ABX Rent-A-Car have managed to score 103 and just the 11th over. So the runs are coming thick and fast. That is not a concern at the moment. The issue has been that they have been losing wickets consistently at regular intervals, and they have lost all their top 4 order batters. Anwar, Qamar, Imran, Tariq, all of them are their main batters. So a lot is going to be heavily dependent on these two batters in the middle. Oh, that is unbelievable. What an outrageous shot. How often do you see batters switch hit and getting a maximum? Well, clearly Mohammad Kashif, he's taking advantage of that run out missed. Oh, how do you play those? Terrific batting. That made a pretty solid connection on this one. Now all of a sudden you can see a bit of a panic in Team Alif Pharma. Well, they should realize they are just a couple of wickets more away to be getting into the tail of ABX Rent-A-Car. So they should not mind this onslaught. Every time they look for those big shots, ABX Rent-A-Car, there will be an opportunity created. There will be a chance coming in their way. Oh, poor delivery. Offering a lot of pace, and all he did is just guide it beautifully towards fine leg to get another boundary in this over. And this has turned out to be a very expensive over. It's 11 gone, 113 for 4. Yeah, there you can see just losing the line, trying to target and fire onto the stumps. And it was a nothing delivery in the end. Getting 4 valuable runs into the tally. Yeah, talking about this man on your screen, Rehan Shah. He will certainly hold the keys. One of those batters who likes to take his time initially. Will take those singles and doubles. Technically very sound and prolific batter. Comes down the ground, drives it, but no timing or connection on that whatsoever. Sikandar Khan, he's got a very unorthodox action, very side on. That's in the air, and the moment he hit that, he knew that he has absolutely bludgeoned this out of the park. And all of a sudden you can see an onslaught from Team ABX Rent-A-Car. They were losing wickets in a hurry, but now Rehan Shah says, I'm going to join the party as well, and bang, out she goes into the side screen. Looking dangerous and threatening these two batters in the middle. In the zone, but this time not getting the desired connection. Rehan Shah. Yeah, you need to get rid of him as quickly as you can. Otherwise, if he settles in, Rehan Shah, it's going to be a tough task to get rid of him later on. He will go on to score those big runs. He's a pretty well-known figure here in the UAE domestic circuit, Rehan Shah. So they would want to target his wicket and get him out quickly. Beautifully bowled, a better delivery. And this is where the problem has been found in the bowlers of team Alif Pharma. At times they just stray onto the pads, they just give a lot of weight to the batters. All you need to do on this surface is just target the stumps. There is something in the surface that's been pulled away with some power, and they will come back comfortably for another couple of runs. So yet again a very handy and productive over for team ABX Rent-A-Car. And yeah, there you can see after every delivery the towels are coming out. So that's not good signs for ABX Rent-A-Car when they will be coming on to bowl in the second innings. It's going to be very tough to grip the ball. With offered, he's driven that really hard. And that went into the hands of the captain in no time. We'll get a single to close out the 12th over. It's 124 for 4. The match is pretty evenly poised at this stage. 124 is what they've managed. And 12 overs, 8 more overs to go. But the problem is there's not much batting to come. Omar Dogar and Mohammad Azhar to follow after this. So a lot of bowling options for ABX Rent-A-Car. They've strengthened their bowling. And they're very unlucky to lose the toss as during the toss. I had a word with both the captains, and both of them, they said we wanted to bowl first on this wicket, and the main reason is because of the dew. Becomes a major concern later on. Not the best of deliveries to start off this over. Wide given by the umpire. So now all of a sudden the run rate has crept up to 10.5, and that is a very good run rate in the first innings. Hamad Khan, the captain, he was mighty pleased after winning the toss, and he wanted to bowl first. And his major concern yet again was dew. He did not want to bowl second in this ground. It becomes very tough. Beautifully bowled, waiting his pace, and yet again Kashif needs to be careful. And that's not the first time we're seeing him getting a little fidgety in the middle, trying to take that quick singles. Not required. You don't want to be losing another wicket, and that too in a form of a run out. You already have seen Tariq Owaisi, who ran himself out. Not dragging his bat, not the best ways to pick up a single, and he was shot. Short delivery that's cut away towards the point region. No power behind the shot, and will get only a single. Alif Pharma, they need to be a little careful here. They need to ensure they don't leak runs. We've seen flood of runs coming in from the last 2 to 3 overs. Yes, they have been losing wickets, but then again the run rate has been superb so far. Haven't really seen any quiet over or so. So team Alif Pharma, they should not have that defensive approach. They should be looking to break this partnership and get through the tail as quickly as they can. Nudged away, straight away there's a call of 2. Well, they're going for it. This is going to be close. A good throw is required, and he makes it. Yeah, you can see the desperation coming in from Mohammad Kashif, diving to ensure that he reaches safely. On a couple of occasions, he was the man who found himself to be in trouble, and the First time he was way down the ground. It's just that the bowler did not collect the ball cleanly. Otherwise, he would have been out by a mile. It's not even there in the picture. Doesn't really use his feet quite often. Mohammad Kashif relies more onto his hand-eye coordination. You can see that foot not going much forward. Gets planted onto where he's standing. On the other end, talking about Rehan Shah, well, he's a very busy player. He does use his feet beautifully. And he's always on the hunt and on the run to be picking up the singles and doubles. And then when required, he can shift gears. Short delivery, beautifully bowled. That is one delivery which has been missing completely in this match. You've got that one for the over, so why don't you utilize it? And also with this field setup, that is a very good approach. You've got a deep third man, you've got a deep fine leg, so you can always afford to bang in a short delivery. It's been very expensive, Abu Bakr, 2.5, and he's offered 44 runs. 14 wides is what he's given so far. That is incredible. Slower delivery, and it's been pumped down the ground with some fierce power by Rehan Shah. And that is the class of this man. You can't bowl him there. He's going to keep smashing you all day long. And yet again, an expensive over. 48 runs is what he's given in a span of 3 overs. It's 133 for 4. Sikandar Khan to continue. Also not having the best of nights. 28 is what he's offered already. He's going to bowl out here his last over. Tucked away nicely. Smart batting from Mohammad Kashif. It's not only the big shots we've seen. At times when there's a good ball bowled, they have respected the good deliveries and have tried to rotate the strike. And at this stage of the game, well, I think they should be looking somewhere around 210, even 220 if these two stay in the middle. Both of them have the knack and the capability of playing big shots. Cut away with some fierce power, and that's straight into the hands. Oh, that is a very unlucky dismissal. Rehan Shah struck this with some extreme power, but then he has hit that straight into the throat of the fielder, and he is absolutely gutted with himself. Have a look, shot. It was there to be cut. He did so, but then just not finding the desired gap. And that is a big wicket. Rehan Shah was looking so promising in the middle. Will have to walk back after scoring 17. It's 133 for 5. The ABX went a car. They've lost a wicket at a very unopportune time. You don't want to be losing wicket at this stage. You don't want a new batter to come and play out these last 7 to 8 overs. It's not going to be easy by any means. And now the batter needs to be careful. Do not go at the back foot. The ball skids on and he's targeting those stumps. So do not play at the back foot. Umar Dogar is the new man. Makes his way in. Cuts it nicely. It's got to be quick single. Direct is required. Oh, he was gone. And where was the bowler? Oh, that's not good. They've also given an overthrow here. So all is happening in the middle. You can see the captain, Hamad, he wasn't very pleased with that effort. And these are the basics of the game now. The bowler, when he bowled the delivery, he should have just gone back to the stumps, behind the stumps. He's a spinner. He doesn't have that long run up. And if he would have been there, surely there was a case of a run out. So these are the minimal things which you need to consider. That could have been another wicket. And the batter was way too short. Going at the back foot. Careful. The ball is not spinning. It's holding its line and going straight. And also picks up some pace and some kick from the surface. So try to play at the front foot. Tossed up delivery yet again. He's keeping things really tight. So a very successful over comes to the end. It's 136 for 5 after 14. Alif Pharma, they've picked up a timely wicket. And that too of Rehan Shah. Is one of the main batters of ABX Rent-A-Car. Rather call him the backbone of the team. A batter who can shift gears when required to do so. But then he will be feeling very unlucky tonight. Just couldn't time that to perfection. Hitting it straight in the hands of the fielder. Nicely driven, beautifully. Excellent cover drive. So he's doing the right thing in the middle is Mohammad Kashif. Every time there's a good delivery ball, he's not really looking to smash it or make it disappear out of the park. Respecting the good deliveries, and that is the way to go about in a T20 format. You just need to have those mini targets and mini objectives. Play each over by its merit. Oh, direct hit by the captain Hamad Khan. He's got a rocket of an arm. And things would have been very close. Yeah, you can see Mohammad Kashif. He's got a smile on his face. And why not? He's been in the limelight if we talk about being run out today in this innings. Oh, what just happened there? That was a banana swing. Well, it looked like the ball just swerved. It came in slightly, pitched and went away from the batter. Literally an unplayable delivery. Excellent ball. Drifting on the pads, just carefully nudging it for a single. Mazhar Hussain by far has been the pick of the bowlers. Very economical. Only one wide is what he's offered. And he's been so precise and disciplined with his line and lengths. Bowled 10 dot deliveries in a span of 15 deliveries. That is magnificent. They're gonna check and they're looking at the umpire. It's gonna be a fair delivery. So another dot and one for the over is what Mohammad Kashif is asking. He's not a tall man by any means. Shot once again, offering a lot of pace and hooked away. Intentionally playing down the ground. Will get a single and retain strike in the next over. That's 15 gone, 139 for 5. Right, then just the last 5 overs remaining in this innings. 139 is what they've got. They've got one set batter in the middle, Mohammad Kashif. Umar Dogar, he's already played 7 deliveries, so that is good enough to get your eye in the middle, and now these two batters can start to look and play some aggressive shots. You need to score big here. It's not going to be easy for ABX Rent-A-Car. I keep on telling, there's a lot of dew forming. And a lot of dew is taking a toll on this ground. So score somewhere around 190 to even 200. Well, that's up in the air. He's not got the connection. And luckily it's fallen in the vacant area. And also, they've picked up 2 runs. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting contest and a good decision made by the captain Hamad. Usually we see they keep and hold their main premier bowlers until the 18th over, where they go on to bowl the 18th and the 20th over. Zohair Iqbal, he's got 2 under his sleeve, but the captain, he's opted to bring him early. And the reason being is he wants to pick up Kashif Mohammad. He knows there's not much batting to left. So that is a very good move. Driven down the ground, but just getting it from the bottom of his bat. Didn't make a very pleasing sound of the bat. Yeah, surely he's going to have a check. Made a crack of a sound. So yeah, talking about the captaincy skills of this man on your screen. Hamad Khan, a very thinking captain, a very mature head. He's been taking some brave calls. Unlucky in the previous game, they lost that game, and dew played a huge role in that game. Short delivery, trying to create some room, but just not getting the timing. You can see he's very unhappy with that last shot, not getting the timing. So it's a good move to be bringing your main bowler Zohair Iqbal in the 16th over. You're not having that pre-planning in your favor that you will bring your main bowler in the 18th over or the 20th over. Doesn't make any sense. You need to bring him now. You need to break this partnership. Beautifully bowled, and they will somehow steal a single. Yeah, the running between the wickets has been excellent tonight. It's just that they had 1 run out of Tariq Owaisi. Otherwise, they've been very busy at the crease. We saw Rehan Shah taking those quick singles, and Mohammad Kashif could have ran himself out early. But then since that chance was given, he's looked quite confident in the middle. That's up in the air, and this is gonna be, oh, has he taken that? He has. This should go down as one of the best catches we have ever seen in this season. By no means that is an easy chance. He had to run all the way back, keep his eyes on the ball, and he has taken an absolute blinder of a take. Let's have a look. Ran behind, kept his eye. Oh, Superman in the making. Terrific stuff. These are the moments where you get your back in the team, and he will remember this catch for a very long time in his life. Nonetheless, it's the 6th wicket which has fallen, and the score stands at 144. Well, we cannot just get bored by watching this catch. I can watch this again and again. Is that going to go down as the best catch in this tournament? Time will tell. But for now, I have not seen someone take such a phenomenal take. Brilliant stuff. And it was Samal Udawata who's taken that blinder, one of the best fielders. So no surprises there that he's taken that catch. A very safe fielder, a gun fielder, doesn't really drop any catches. And he's shown us his class and skill in the fielding department. These are the moments where teams just make pathway back in the game. Short delivery, fiery stuff. And welcome, says the bowler to Zahid Amir. So another very good over for Alif Pharma comes to the end. It's 145 for 6 after 16. Well, what an eventful last over we witnessed. Samad Dawata taking a blinder of a catch. And these are the moments where, it just lifts the mood in the camp. It just gets the team get going. The energy levels were slightly dropping down, but after that catch, they're all charged up now. Beautifully bowled. Really need a lot of practice to execute and master this kind of delivery. And he's bowled a lovely block hole delivery, deceiving the set batter, Mohammad Kashif. So Mazhar Hussain, by far the pick of the bowlers, with the economy of 3.47 and 2 wickets to his name. He's a very smart bowler. This is brilliant stuff. He's reading the conditions perfectly here, is Mazhar Hussain. One of those bowlers, he will just keep an eye on the batters of what he's trying to do. He saw Mohammad Kashif was trying to unleash and try to go for a big shot, and that is where he banged in short, and the ball held up into the surface. And this time he goes fuller. Will take a quick single. ABX Rent-A-Car won't mind that. You can see Mohammad Kashif is completely struggling when he's facing the lights of Mazhar Hussain, so that won't be a bad ploy to see Zahid Amir, who's no muck with the bat. He's got that ability to play those big shots at times, and his presence and his services are definitely required at this stage of the game. Oh, poor delivery. That seems like, straight away apologies coming in from Mazhar Hussain. Looks like it just slipped out of his hands. You can see there's a lot of dew forming. You can see him, he's trying to dry the ball. It's getting very, very tough. And Alif Pharma are not going to mind that. The ball is going to come beautifully in the second innings, and there's going to be a lot of dew. So it is going to be a struggle for ABX Rent-A-Car bowlers, where they have excellent spinners in their side. They're a quality bowling department as well. But then in these kind of conditions, it gets a little tricky, little difficult. Never too easy to be bowling with a wet ball. So try to get as many runs as you can. Full toss, and this one has been clubbed away towards cow corner, and will get a much needed boundary for his team. I was just mentioning that Mohammad Kashif is decided to unleash and cut loose, and it is the right time. Not the best of deliveries. A juicy full toss, a hit me delivery, and it deserved to be put away. And with that shot, ABX Rent-A-Car have also reached the 150 mark. 152. Rolling his fingers over the top. Could have been another blinder of a take. But then, luckily for the batter, it has passed the fielder and has gotten another 4 to his tally. So back-to-back boundaries coming in this over. That is definitely going to help the cause. Yeah, there you go. Oh, he could have taken that. He did get a couple of both his hands, but they just could not grasp in the end. It's 17 gone. 156 for 6. 3 overs remaining in this innings. And it is going to be Zohair Iqbal to finish out and bowl out his quota. It's a good move to continue with him. Need one more wicket. Waver down the leg side, not the best of deliveries, and has gone for a boundary as well. Very unlike Zohair Iqbal on that occasion. He's so precise with his lines. He does vary his pace. He's not very happy with the fielder in the deep, but I don't blame him. That was a poor ball, and you can't really keep a field for that kind of a delivery, and he did all he could. I'm not too sure why Zohair Iqbal was a little frustrated with his fielder. So good start to this over. Zahid Amir, a lot is expected from him tonight. Need a couple of big hits and I think his job will be done. 50 for Mohammad Kashif. What a valuable knock he's played under pressure. Oh, that just kicked off the surface. Some extra bounce there on offer from Zohair Iqbal. So we haven't really seen the bowlers, the medium pace especially, try to bang the ball short. But on that occasion, Zohair Iqbal bowled a lovely delivery and there was some deviation off the track as well. So maybe the bowlers of ABX Rent-A-Car, they should be having a close eye on this wicket. There is some moisture in the surface. So if you bang the ball at the right areas, there is help for the bowlers. Poor delivery. Well, the tactics are quite understandable. He is trying to bang the ball short. He's having a deep fine leg in place. He's got a deep square leg in place. So the idea is right. He is asking the batter to pull or hook. But the issue is he's just straying down the leg side. Needs to find his line. Zohair Iqbal. Yeah, that's a much better delivery. It's in the air. Fielder coming underneath and takes it. Daniel Liaquat, another very safe fielder. He's not going to drop those. And that is the 7th wicket gone down for ABX Rent-A-Car. Zahid Amir wasn't looking comfortable since the time he's walked in. But that was a nothing short. Excellent delivery. Hurrying on to the batter. Zahid trying to heave that towards mid-wicket, but in the end getting a top edge, and that's going to be the end of Zahid Amir's stay. He'll have to go back to the dugout after scoring just the 5 runs. It's 161 for 7. That's a good little passage from Alif Pharma. They are finding the wickets at the right times. And now surely Mohammad Kashif is the man who's going to hold the key. The new batter walks in is Tariq Mahmood. Let's see what he's got in store for us. He's going to be facing the lights of Zohair Iqbal, who's bowling with some extreme pace at the moment. He's using the new ball, or rather old ball, very well. We know how handy he is when he comes on to attack with the new ball, but then let me tell you, he's a specialist with the old ball as well. So watch out for that bouncer or the Yorker. It's going to be either of it. Oh, he goes for the length delivery, mix up, and yet again it's this man, Mohammad Kashif. Oh, this is not good. It was a very good delivery, which was supposed to be a dot ball. Or in the end, the fielder, I think he has all the right to complain. He's asking Zohair Iqbal, why weren't you backing up? And rightfully so, yeah. That's a very good throw. He should have thrown. He did so. But then this was where the mishap happened. Could have cleanly collected it, but in the end, it's another 4 valuable runs into the telly for ABX Rent-A-Car. They won't mind how they come. Oh, fiery bouncer, Zohair Iqbal. Oh, that's going to be a wide. It's turning out to be quite a lengthy over now and a handy one. They did lose a wicket. But then in just one ball, which was supposed to be a dot delivery, all of a sudden, they've taken 5 runs off it. These are the minimal factors of the game which really change the complexion. So need to be on your toes, Alif Pharma. Already have lost one game. And at the moment, they seem to be a little at the back foot. Oh, beautiful delivery. There was a sound. He's having a polite inquiry. But yeah, I think that just ricocheted off his inner thigh. That is where the sound came from. You can see Mohammad Kashif just standing on the other end. I would love to see if you can just have a word with Tariq Mahmood and tell him, mate, all you need to do is just take a single, get me back on strike. I'm the man who's been there for a while in the middle. I'm seeing the ball beautifully. I'm batting on 50. Let me play the last couple of overs. Do not throw away your wicket. Well, he opts to take a single on the last delivery, which will mean he's going to come back and retain strike in the next over. We'll have to wait and see if that decision will pay off in their favour. But nonetheless, a very eventful over comes to the end. It's 18 gone. 167 for 7. .167 is what they've managed in 18 overs, but in the process they have been losing wickets at regular intervals, and that too in important stages of the game. Now it looks like it's going to be Abu Bakr to be bowling the penultimate over. Short and wide. Yeah, right decision by the umpire. Way too wide. Not the best way to start off this over. Make that 15 wides from one bowler in one innings. That is not good stuff. He's already given 49 runs, and that's never a pleasant sight to have a 50 on your name when you're bowling. Trying to hit that too hard towards mid-wicket, but the fielders, they are coming 5 to 7 steps ahead from the boundary line, and that is a very good ploy. They're negating the batters to come back for a second, and singles is not going to be a concern or a problem for Alif Pharma, and a lot is going to be heavily dependent on the man who's now on strike. Mohammad Kashif batting on 50 and just 30 deliveries with a couple of huge maximums and 5 boundaries. So important next 11 deliveries coming up. It's certainly going to be an event. Right then, Abu Bakr to Mohammad Kashif. Oh, trying to be a little too cheeky there. Mohammad Kashif just showed his cards way too early, and rightfully so. One call for the umpire. Yeah, that was a very good ball. He saw the batter just exposing what he had to do way too early. And that is where Abu Bakr, he saw the opportunity, banged in short. He knew that he can bowl one for the over, knowing that there's a deep fine leg and a deep square leg. So you can always opt to bowl a bouncer. That's bowling according to your field. Mid-on is in the circle. Mid-wicket is in the circle. Oh, trying to send this into outer space. And that is one area which Mohammad Kashif can improve. He doesn't really have that solid technique, doesn't really use his feet to his advantage. He's more of a batter who would stand and deliver. Relies more on his hand-eye coordination. Nothing to take away from the batter. He's very talented and a very handy one. But if he can just use his feet, I think that will make him a better batter. Oh, there you go. No mid wicket. And he knew there's a huge vacant area. And just opting to play towards the mid wicket, getting another 4 runs to his tally. Abu Bakr is having a disaster of a run in this game. Slower delivery. Read too early there. Got into an excellent position and he knew that there's no one. So even a miss hit would have gone towards the boundary. And it was a miss hit. Getting 4 runs. And now 173 is what they've gotten. Pretty decent score as of now. Roll of the wrist. It's in the air. It's going towards the fine leg. Will be just... Oh, in fact, they've ran for 2. Excellent running in the middle. Bit of cat and mouse going on between Abu Bakr and Mohammad Kashif. The lone warrior. It was a very good start by Anwar Khan and Qamar Awan. Looked very promising. But then they lost early wickets. Imran Sarfaraz, Tariq Owaisi, Rehan Shah. So all the pressure and the responsibility just shifted heavily into Mohammad Kashif. And so far, well, he's raised his hand and he's risen to the occasion. Has played a very sensible and a valuable knock for his team. He's got his team off to a very good score as of now. Yeah, he's, I think, just wants to get done with it now. Make that 16 wides from one bowler. Abu Bakr was a very talented right-arm medium pacer, but tonight it just seems to be off color. Maybe it's just slipping out of his hands. That could be, that might be one of the reasons. But otherwise, he's been struggling to find the right lines. Very wayward. Last delivery. Swing and a miss. Just getting stuck onto the crease, Mohammad Kashif. That's the end of the 19th over. It's 176 for 7. Right then, that was a signal from the umpire. They've gotten a penalty, so which means there's going to be only 4 fielders outside the circle. It's adding salt to the wounds. And the captain, he's opted to go with the left arm spinner in the last over. That too against a set batter. I'm not too sure if this decision is going to pay off into their favor. Right then, last over coming up. And this one could be a real entertaining one, as the mid wicket is the shorter part of this ground. He goes towards the mid wicket, but just trying to hit that way too hard and in no control whatsoever. Wanted to just smash this out of the park. Well, Daniel Liaquat, another very experienced campaigner, but in this scenario, in these circumstances, it just asks a lot from a spinner. Where there's not much help, the bowler is coming onto the bat really nicely. It's just skidding on. So you need to get Mohammad Kashif on strike. He tries to go big, tries to take the matters in his own hands. And no timing whatsoever in that last shot. So this is going to be interesting now. Daniel Liaquat to bowl to Mohammad Kashif, who's the only batter who's looked comfortable since the time he's walked in. He's known for his big hits. Let's see the field he's got. He's got a deep Mid wicket, long on, long off, and deep cover. The deep square leg, deep fine. All that area towards the leg side is empty. Yeah, you can see he's just trying to eye towards that mid wicket. He does so, not getting the timing. On bounce into the hands of the fielder. And they'll take just a single. Well, there should have been some urgency to try to come back for a second. You need Mohammad Kashif to be the man on strike. But then, let's see if the left-hander can clear the leg side, the shorter part of this ground. Do not ball anything full. Turned out to be a low full toss. And they've made it comfortably. And once again, it's going to be Mohammad Kashif. Last couple of deliveries coming up. 179 is what they've put. Can he get a maximum for his name? Coming over the wicket. That's been clubbed away. And it'll be just a single. Mohammad Kashif wants a second. And rightfully so at this time. Denied by his partner Tariq. There was never a two. They have reached the 180 mark. Look at where he's standing. If he misses, and if it's full and straight, certainly he's going to be given LBW. Last delivery coming up of this innings. Short delivery, and that has missed everyone. The batter, the keeper. Shakur could see the funny side of it. But that wasn't required, to be honest, to be bowling a short delivery, fiery one. At least there should have been a message to the keeper that I'm going to go for that quicker one, the shooter. But clearly we can see Shakur, he wasn't ready for it. And he was expecting to have a normal left arm spin delivery. Right then, 184 is what they've managed to score. It seems like this is going to be an interesting second innings. I'm not too sure if that is enough, considering the dew is going to play a huge role in the second innings. It's not going to be easy. Right then, that's the scorecard for you. It was Anwar Khan and Kamar Awan. Looked very promising initially. They got off to a very good start, but just could not convert those 23s, 18s into a big one tonight. Imran and Tariq, that was a big wicket coming in the context of play. But then it was Mohammad Kashif, the lone warrior, stood tall, stood firm, ensured his team reaches to a respectable target. Let's have a look as to how the bowling card has panned out. A total of 5 bowlers have been rotated and used tonight by the captain. It was Zohair Iqbal, once again exceptional, couple of wickets to his name. Abu Bakr, 4 overs, 57, a night to forget. Mazhar Hussain, easily the pick of the bowlers. 4 overs, 22 runs, picked up those 2 important wickets. Daniel Liaquat was wicketless, was a rather little economical. Sikandar Khan, 4 overs and 31 runs is what he offered. Picked up 1 wicket, and 30 extras is what they have offered. That is way too much in a T20 game. Right then, that's the highlights for you, and it was Team ABX Rent-A-Car, Kamar Awan and Anwar giving them a good start. They kept on playing those big shots, but the problem was that at the same time they were losing wickets as well. Some exceptional medium pace bowling had consistently gotten Alif Pharma their rewards, and that was the concern, that was the problem, that none of the batters could really apply themselves. They just kept on coming and kept on firing the fielders. And talking about the fielding department of Alif Pharma, well, they have been exceptional tonight. They've been picking up some brilliant catches, and also we saw a run out also taking a place. That was the moment. That was a huge wicket. But then it was Mohammad Kashif. He just took the matters in his own hands, and he decided, I'm going to play a knock which will ensure that my team reaches to a respectable target. And that was Samar Udawata, one of the best tournament catches we have seen, and will go down as one of the best takes. Right then, we're done and dusted for the first innings, and we will take a short break. And once we come back, we will be all set and in readiness for the all-important chase. Stay tuned.
Proudly recognized with over 200 awards from Dubai's major developers, Emaar, Nakheel, Dubai Holdings, Majid Al Futtaim. With a legacy spanning over 15 years, we are committed to helping our clients buy, sell, and manage their properties.
We know timing is crucial. With a team of experts and data-driven insights, we help you buy or sell at the best time with greatest benefits. Union Square House Real Estate ensures you get the best investment opportunities with maximum growth potential.
At Union Square House, we believe in long-term partnerships with our clients.
Trust is our foundation. Exceptional service is our promise.
So what are you looking for? The best payment plan, the best view, the best price, or all of the above?
Good evening and welcome back to ICC Cricket Academy for the run chase of Alif Pharma against ABX Rent-A-Car. Union Square House presents Arabian Cricket League Season 3 powered by 7 districts. Two openers walking out to the middle is Uzair Maan and Abdul Shakur Khan for Alif Pharma. 185 is the target. ABX putting up a competitive total, I would say, but it's pretty much par under these conditions. As you can see, the outfield has been quite wet with the dew taking its toll. They're going to have to consistently take wickets with the new ball to make those inroads. It's such a fast outfield, and especially when the dew comes on like this, it becomes really difficult for the bowlers to have a decent grip. There's tinge of green grass on this surface that should make the ball come onto the bat. So new ball is going to play a significant role, and it's that man Umar Dogar who's going to be taking the new ball for ABX Rent-A-Car. Very good cricketer Umar Dogar. Gets the ball to swing. He's such a asset to any side. Quality all-rounder. Match winner with bat and ball. He's a brilliant fuseman as well. He's got protection. Third man and square leg out on the fence. It's going to be Uzair Maan to take strike. Wide offside off stump. Umar Dogar really digging one in and wasn't on line. Starts off with the wide. It's going to be important early on to hit those good areas. I think slightly fuller is the length. Oh, that one came back. Did it carry? It's a huge shot. Well. There was certainly some noise there. Was it off the bat? Can't really tell. There was prodigious in-swing from Umar Dogar. Cramped him for room. Close shave. Vipin Singh is a very experienced umpire. Was unmoved. But a good start. Nevertheless. Again plays at that one and misses that one again. So it's good stuff here from Umar. Twice beating him round off stump. Oh, he had a real go at that one. Pretty ordinary shot there from Uzair Maan. He's feeling the pressure here. Normally, he's very calm, but after two deliveries, two plays and misses, he decides to go through mid-wicket. Tough shot to play early on with the new ball. Oh, good delivery again. It's a great start here from Umar Dogar. Bowling in the right channel. Getting a little bit of movement as well off the seam. This could be a chance, just short of the man. Zaman looking to play those big shots so far. It's been a tough start for him. He hasn't got going. Umar Dogar bowling a wonderful length. Tall bowler, hits the seam on regular basis. That's where he gets that extra bit of kick off the surface and that movement, prodigious movement. Oh, again cramps him up for room. That's a top over. Apart from a wide, that is a wonderful over from Umar Dogar. It's 1 for none. It's going to be Mohammad Azhar with his left arm orthodox spin bowling from the pavilion end. So they have opted to go with spin straight away. Excellent over from Umar Dogar, the first one. Very good delivery. Right on the money there. That is superb start from the left armer. ABX Rent-A-Car, they have started off well. Top over early on and from Umar, and now Azhar looking to apply the pressure. Loose delivery and dispatched behind square for a boundary. Shakur gets off the mark. That was a loosener asking to be put away. Easy pickings here. Beautifully played. Just as trying to bowl that quicker delivery. Just drifted onto the pads there. He goes inside out. That'll be another boundary. Top start here from Shakur. This time inside out. Played with utmost ease as well. Didn't try to hit it hard. Lovely flow off the bat. Then high elbow. Doing the job here. A dot ball here. They're going to have to bowl well in the power play. That was a good arm ball from Azhar. Hitting that nice length and a little bit of drift back in. That's a good start. That's the line he needs to be consistently bowling to Shakur. Again, another over pitch delivery. Over mid-off. Third boundary of the over. Expensive over comes to an end. 13 without loss after 2. Oh, worked fine for 4. This time improvisation here from Uzarman, and he finally gets something out of the middle to get off the mark. That's nicely done. Oh, struck hard. This is Uzarman at his very best. Touch shoot for Umar Dogar. Back down the ground for 4. He's got a very good eye. Doesn't move his feet that much, but a great hand-eye coordination. Just a short arm jab. Shot back lift. Powerful down the ground, Uzarman. Pressure back on ABX here. 3 boundaries of Mohammad Azhar now. Back-to-back boundaries. Short and wide. Offside off stump. He's indicating to the umpire that he moved across the crease. But still it was too wide. Spinners for ABX Rent-A-Car. They're going to have to bowl well with the wettish ball. In the air, chance for mid-off. Kamaravan takes it. And that's the end of Uzarman. Kamaravan takes the catch. And that's the end of Uzarman. Umar Dogar strikes. ABX Rent-A-Car. They get the much needed breakthrough. A leading edge there. Again looking to play through the onside. Excellent take. 22 for 1. Hamad Ahmed Khan comes in and gets a bit of a gift from Umar. Full toss offside off stump. Happy days for the new batsman when you walk in and you get that sort of present. It's an early Christmas present from Umar, and beautifully played. All he needed to just lay bat on ball. 4 runs. Ahmad Ahmed Khan, very strong square of the wicket. He's a brilliant player. Square of the wicket on either side. Umar Dogar continuing here. Oh, beautifully played. That might just run away. Chases on, Azhar does well. Couple of runs to end the over. Exciting cricket here. Exciting contest going on between two quality sides. 28 for 1 after 3. $28 for 1. Change of tactics here. Another spinner. Different spinner. It's Tariq Mahmood. Murli they call him. Round the wicket. Short delivery pulled away and through square leg for the boundary. So not an impressive start here for Tariq. Nice batting from Shakur. Waiting for the ball. Drops it short and beautifully played. They're going to have to bowl well, especially the spinners. Tariq has got a big role to play, so is Rehan Shah later on. That's why it was a great toss to win for Alif Pharma. And they opted to field first. Because these conditions, this venue, it's hard place to defend with the wet ball. Again swept it straight to square leg this time. He's got protection on the leg side. Square leg and mid wicket, both out on the fence, mid on and mid off, up in the circle. Oh, beautifully bowled. Ahmad was just shaping to play through the leg side. Tossed up down the leg side, bit of glove, but falls in no man's land. There's shot 45 catching on the leg side. Tariq Owaisi there. After that boundary, he's just held it back here. He does get that extra bit of bounce, that overspin he imparts on the ball. Is Tariq Mahmood. Yeah, worked away in the gap on the leg side. It's been a good comeback here from Tariq Mahmood. That too in the power play. It's not easy with the wet ball, new ball as well. That one spun, but spun down the leg side. Started off pretty straight. Kept on turning away towards leg stump. Even Stevens here at this stage. Again, another wide. Line is not quite right here from Tariq Mahmood. He's going to come slightly around off stump. Pretty good delivery to the left-hander though. Worked fine. Just be a single. 4 gone, 36 for 1. Umar continuing. Oh, looking to go fine with that shot. Misses that one. Shakur with the fine leg up. That shot is always on because he looks to really go in that area. One of his bread and butter shots for Abdul Shakur. Offside off stump. What a shot here from Shakur. One bounce into the fence for 4. That's an excellent shot. Gave too much room there. Zumar Dogar pitching the ball up. Beautifully done by Shakur through the offside. That's a high quality shot. He goes full and he gets smashed, but straight to Kamaravan. He's going too full at the moment. Just too full at the moment. He's got to get his length back here. This time he goes short. Did he glove it? Big shout. Huge shout. And he's unmoved here, Vipin Singh. Doesn't think so. He says no bat, no gloves. That delivery into the surface, and I think it was good decision. Again he slashes that one. Third man up in the ring. Another boundary. Shakur is matching fire with fire here, and he's got the scoreboard moving after the dismissal of Zarman. He's took on the attack here, playing with freedom, and he's taking a few risks, but so far it's so good. Oh, hit the back leg. Clearly missing leg stump there, and he also lost his helmet there. Quite loose wearing it. It's delicately poised, 46 for 1. So what a shot! What a shot from Shakur. Off the front foot. He's seeing the ball like a football. Beautifully done. 50 up here for Alif Pharma. 5 gone. That was beautifully picked up. Picked it up early. And dispatched it in front of square. 50 for 1 after 5. Tariq Mahmood continuing round the wicket, and Hamad pushes him towards deep mid wicket for a single. Shakur goes straight, and I think he's got all of it. Short straight boundaries. He's got the height, he's got the distance, and he's looking in magnificent form here for Alif Pharma. That was beautiful shot. Calculated risk as well. Mid off and mid on in the ring, so it was always safe option to go straight down the ground. Takes him to 36 in quick time. He's taken all the pressure off Hamad. This time he goes reverse. And he goes reverse for a boundary. Zaid Amir there with some soccer skills. Fails to stop that one. Pressure is really back on here. ABX Rent-A-Car and Tariq Mahmood. Brilliantly done. Well, that should have been stopped there. This time again chipped through the leg side. Settled for a single. It's a great power play. The first one for Alif Pharma. Despite losing Uzair Man, they have kept wonderful tempo to this innings. And courtesy Shakur playing some wonderful shots. Tossed up. Driven straight to the covers. It's going to be a tough ask for ABS Rent-A-Car bowlers to really put this batting lineup under pressure because of the conditions. It's quite wet out there. And we have seen it time and time and again at this venue. Once the dew comes in, it becomes very, very difficult to contain batters. It just slides onto the bat quite beautifully. 6 gone. 62 for 1. Mohammad Azhar back into the attack. His first over was an expensive one. Goes for it. Thickish inside half of the bat. Ahmad just needs to calm down here and rotate strike, because Shakur is really timing the ball so wonderfully well. That's beautifully done. That's smart batting from the skipper. And you have a batter like Shakur who's striking them so well. All you need to just sit in here. Alif, Pharma, they don't need to do anything silly. Run rate is under control, under 9 runs per over. Oh, beautifully punched. He's timing the ball superbly. Really, right from the outside, he's looked in great nick. ABX, they desperately need a wicket here, and especially wicket of Shakur. Loose delivery, pulled, and pulled for 6. Azhar dropping it short. That's his strength. Hamad Ahmed Khan. He's a very strong square cutter and a puller of the ball. That was easy pickings. Just when he was beginning to feel that little bit of pressure building on him, he finds a rank long hop. He puts it away for 6. Punched off the back foot. Runs are really flowing here. Excellent partnership between these two. 50, it's worth 50 now. Come at a quick time as well. He goes long. This may be opportunity. And dropped. Qamar Awan took a long time to get to the ball. At the end, really didn't quite carry to him. Maybe he got fingertips on it. Big let off for Shakur. 73 for 1. Look at that replay. This time he was hitting to the longer part of the ground. It had the height, not the distance. Qamar Awan had so much time to get close to it, and it was in two minds. 73 for 1 after 7. Qamar Awan into the attack. 73 for 1 after 7. Straying onto the pads is going to be leg buys though. Good delivery. Nicely played from Ahmad on the offside. Shakur is on 44, Ahmad on 17. He just makes that shot look so easy. Easily done again. Ah! What was that? At the end, he just helped it cross the rope with his feet. Fielding is beginning to really deteriorate here for ABX Rent-A-Car in the last few overs. I think it was Tariq Mahmood with that effort. Another one of those ramp shots from Shakur. 48 now. Oh, he looks to go again. This time doesn't make contact. Nicely played. These two are looking so solid in the middle. It's nicely sliding onto the bat here as well. Batting does get so easy with the dew really kicking in. ABX, they need something special. Pushed away on the offside. Another single. 8 gone. 81 for 1. Mohammad Azhar continuing offside off stump. Starts off with the wide, quickish delivery. Oh, looks to play the cut shot. The finger goes up. That's a good catch by the wicketkeeper as well. Mohammad Kashif behind the stumps. Mahad Ahmed Khan looking to play that cut shot. Gets the faint tickle. Beautifully caught. A much needed breakthrough here for ABX. Mohammad Azhar strikes. 82 for 1. $82 for 2. It's the left-hander. Samil walks in. Good matchup. Left arm spin. Be facing and batting in the middle order. Good stroke maker. Free-flowing player. Straight away. Goes behind square and goes for a boundary. What a start for him. He won't back down. This young man. He does like to play his shots. Slightly offline. Beautifully played. He's come out with real intent here. That was a lot slower. Beautifully bowled. Now one feels that Tariq Mahmood's role becomes more important with the left-hander in the middle along with Rehan Shah. Beautifully bowled. Back to his best. Just around off stump. He's got so much experience, Mohammad Azhar. He's a fine bowler. Cut away. Brilliant fielding by Rehan Shah. So good in that area. After that boundary, it's been a good comeback. He's made sure that he drags him across the crease. He bowls it a little wide of off stump. Not coming near his pads. And beats him as well. Superb comeback from Azhar. 82 for 6. $86 for 2 after 9 overs. Shakur on 49. Kamaravan continuing here. Square of the wicket. He slips over there. But he goes to a very fine half century. Abdul Shakur Khan. Brilliant knock. Absolute treat to watch him. It's some wonderful shots against the spinners, against the pace, that bread and butter ramp shot of his. Looks in complete control. Looks like unfinished business for him. He's going to have to take it deep as well. Still they need 98. Required run rate 9 runs per over, so game on here. Looks to go fine. Doesn't quite get it. Was looking to really ramp it over the head of that fielder. That shot fine. Left hand, right hand combination in the middle. It won't be long before we see the off spinner Tariq Mahmood from one end at least. He goes for it. This could be a chance. He's gone. Come on, Aman. The trap has worked. That's a very good catch by Tariq. It was the slow delivery. Perhaps the odd was not in his favor, looking to play that shot with lack of pace. He could have hit it anywhere. Look at that. It was just a leg spinner into the wicket, halfway down, and he tried to just ramp it round the corner. Pays the price. 88 for 3, twist in the tail. Another twist in the tail just when ABX Rent-A-Car were in trouble. They managed to pick up a wicket. The batsman is Sad Umar. Gets off the mark. And coming back for the second as well. Oh! Not great backing up, and they have picked up 3 runs. It's all happening here. And that wicket of Shakur has really brought life back to ABX. They were looking down and out. But now they got a sniff here. They will feel like with the 2 new batters in the middle, couple of tight overs, they can create that panic. They can push that run rate, required run rate, over 10, over 11. It's going to get really tight here. Round the wicket to the left-hander is Kamaravan. Off-cutter, good delivery. Now at this stage of the game, with 3 wickets down, I'd say it's delicately poised. It's the right time to introduce the off spin of Tariq to the left-hander and get rid of him. Slow delivery, intelligently played. Again, great running. That is outstanding. And Kamaravan is clearly getting frustrated here. 10 overs gone. It's 94 for 3.
Well, the match is pretty much hanging in the balance at this stage of the game. We're halfway through. In the second innings, 10 gone, 94 is what they've achieved. But the problem is that they've lost 3 important wickets. And the latest victim was Abdul Shakur, the half-centurion. He was looking very destructive at this point of the game. And they'll be very pleased, mighty pleased will be team ABX Rent-A-Car to see his back at this stage of the game. Trying to sweep that loud appeal. It's always going to miss the stumps. It's going to go over the top. Yeah, the pendulum could just switch and swing either way now. ABX Rent-A-Car, they feel they have a sniff. They have come back in the game by picking up that important wicket. On the other end, Alif Pharma going pretty nicely at this stage. Trying to cut that too close to cut. And very lucky that didn't chop on back to the stump. But there needs to be a little careful to experienced batters in the middle. Samaludawata and Syed Omar Shah. So they desperately need to stitch up a partnership. The runs is not a concern at the moment. The required run rate is almost 9.3 per over. And by no means it's getting any easier for the bowlers. There is a lot of dew now in the ground. And it's very difficult to grip the ball. Tossed up, beautifully played, tap and run. That is one way to frustrate the opponents. You need to stay right till the end now. They've got plenty of overs to achieve the 89 runs. So they are in a desperate need of a partnership. Any loose shot from here onwards, if you try to go for a big shot and lose a wicket in the process, that's going to put a huge dent to Team Alif Pharma and they'll be at the back foot. Tariq Masood is pulling beautifully at the moment. Oh, too close to cut yet again, but he's got very good eye. It's Samaludawata and overthrow will result them to come back for a second. Poor bit of fielding. That's not the first time we're witnessing in this innings. We saw Kamarawan, he was fuming. And there was a misfield on his bowling. They went on to take those couple of runs. And you can see now it's not getting any easier from every delivery. Now onwards you can see that the bowlers, they're trying to dry the ball. Absolutely damp conditions in the middle. Swept away beautifully towards deep square and will get the boundary. Not the best of deliveries by Tariq Mahmood. Offering a lot of pace. Yeah, you can see he's indicating and signaling to his captain that it's not easy to grip the ball. It's slipping out of the hands. And Samal Udawatta got into an excellent position to play that shot, getting 4 more runs into his territory. And with that, Team Alif Pharma have reached the 100 mark. Even Stevens, but I personally believe Team Alif Pharma would have the slightest of edges, considering it's not easy to bowl under these conditions, under the circumstances. There is no purchase on offer. The ball is coming onto the battery nicely once again. Guided beautifully towards mid-wicket. This is going to be close. And a better throw was required. Another very productive over for Alif Pharma comes to the end. It's 11 gone, 104 for 3. They're going along very nicely at the moment. And a lot is going to be dependent on this partnership. Mind you, Samal Udawatta is a very experienced player, a seasoned campaigner. So a lot is going to be relied on his shoulders tonight. Oh, beautiful stroke. Some finesse coming in from that shot. Using the pace of the bowler. And all he did is open the face of the bat and guided it beautifully towards third man, knowing that the third man was in the fielder. It was always going to go away towards the boundary. And it's never a pleasant sight to be hit for a boundary on the very first delivery you bowl. Look at that, excellent stroke. Under the pump straight away, Kamarawan. But this is really good cricket we're witnessing. He hit a boundary on the first ball and the next delivery. You can see this opting to pick a single and rotate strike. That is now getting a little frustrating for Team ABX Rent-A-Car. They'll have to keep consistently look for those wickets. If they try to contain, I don't think so that's going to be a good option, especially under these conditions where the bowlers are struggling to grip the ball, to dry the ball, to pitch the ball at the right areas. This is coming towards the comb box. Excellent stroke, 1 bounce. Umpire would just want to, in fact that's gone for a maximum. That is an outrageous hit. It's turning out to be an expensive over. Now Team Alif Pharma, they are running away with the show. Nicely pulled away. He's got plenty of bat on this one. Yeah, the umpire's got eagle eyes it seems. For a moment I thought that's a boundary, but well called by the umpire in the end, given that a maximum. So where does he bowl now? They've gotten a boundary, they've gotten a maximum. 11 runs already in this over. Pressure. Oh yeah, that is not good stuff. These are the moments where you need to cash on and grab the opportunity from both your hands. Talking about both the hands, he did get both the hands on this occasion, but just could not hold on, could not grasp. Straight in and out. No excuses there. That should have been taken. And that sums up the story if we talk about the fielding department for Team ABX Rent-A-Car. A lot of catches have been dropped. A lot of overthrows, misfielding. Nicely tucked away. This is some very smart cricket we're witnessing. After every time we see that the batter get a boundary, They don't really try to go over aggressive or try to be reckless. And this is called game awareness. They know how much they're chasing. They know the required run rate, which has now come down to almost 8 runs per over. Showing a lot of character, both these batters in the middle. Testing times for ABX. Rent a car. Will take a single to close out a very good over for Alif Pharma. They're cruising along nicely at this stage. It's 12 gone. 118 for 3. Well, it seems like there's going to be a bowling change. Rehan Shah is going to be bowling for the first time in this innings. Was considered to be touch unlucky when he was batting. But now this is a very big responsibility. And in these conditions, Rehan Shah will have to toss the ball up. The more quicker you bowl, the more easy it becomes for the batters. There is no help or purchase whatsoever for the spinners. You need to take your chances. Flight the ball. Too quick. Cut away nicely. And straight away there's a call of 2. Rightly denied by Samal Udawata. Yeah, the game has shifted heavily into the favour of Alif Pharma those last couple of overs. It is these two batters. They've decided to play a few shots, and why not when the conditions are in your favour. That partnership between Hamad and Abdul, that was the crucial one. 60 runs partnership, and now 30-run partnership between Syed and Samal. Oh, beautifully bowled. There you go. The moment he's tried to give some flight, that is where the batters, they get a little bamboozled. Because at the moment they're cruising along, singles and doubles even will do the job. You need to pick up a wicket desperately. Yeah, with that kind of a pace, I'm not too sure if you can get maximum results under the lights. Gets a little difficult for the bowlers, and we've seen there's not much help now for either the medium pacers or the spinners. And that is where the captain Hamad, he was pleased after winning the toss. He had no hesitations to be bowling first, and he clearly even mentioned, nicely bowled, tap and run. This has been the key in this innings. They've been very busy at the crease, kept on rotating strike. Look very busy in the middle. Yes, I was just mentioning Hamad. I was having a word with him during the toss, and he pointed out a very clear message. He said, well, it's going to be very difficult in the second innings. The spinners are going to struggle to grip the ball, and clearly now it is visible. It is very difficult for the bowlers to pitch the ball in the right areas because of the dew. So well read by Hamad Khan, the captain, the conditions of this game. It's 122 for 3. Well, going along pretty nicely at the moment. Alif Pharma, no problems whatsoever. They've lost 3 wickets, but then after these two have come in the middle, they've certainly taken the things into their favour. Now the captain Usman, he'll have to think out of the box, do something extraordinary. Maybe he can get a medium pacer or a fast bowler and try to ask him to bowl those Yorkers, maybe those slower bouncers, have a back leg side field and pull those bounces, those slower bounces, make something happen. For at the moment, we can see it's very difficult for the spinners. I understand you've got quality spinners in your lineup, nothing to take away from them. Looking at the current scenario, it's getting way too easy for Alif Pharma. That's been hit in the air, chance, and takes it. It's one of the safest fielders in the house, and he's taken a very good catch, and this was the breakthrough they were looking for. It is Rehan Shah, one of the gun fielders, one of the safest fielders, and look at that, offering a lot of pace on that occasion. But I'm not too sure with the short selection, but look at that catch. Timed his jump to perfection and has taken a very good take in the end. A short one and an entertaining one. Samaladovatta showed a lot of promise in the middle, but then again he had to stay. This is not the right time to get out. It's 1, 2, 3 for 4. Well, this is not good stuff from Samaladovatta. This was not the stage when you needed a big shot. Singles and doubles were doing the job for you. And that wasn't a bad delivery by any means. It was pitched at the right length with the perfect pace. There was no turn whatsoever. But then again, Samaladovatta opting to go towards the long on. Not sure with the short selection he opted to go for. And in the process, he's put his team under some pressure now. This was the wicket they were looking for. Tossed up, driven beautifully. It's a very good shot, showing the full face of the bat. Sohail Ahmed is the new batter who's just walked in the middle. Will have a huge responsibility on his shoulders. The job is not done yet. 61 more needed in 39. Another wicket. And let me tell you, ABX Rent-A-Car will be definitely coming back into this game. Driven nicely, but straight into the hands of the fielder. And that is what happens when you lose a wicket. These dot deliveries come up, pile up. And that is where the teams, they get into pressure situations. You can't afford to be playing out dot deliveries. That's just going to mount pressure. And the run rate is now crept up to almost 9.5 per over. So the match is pretty much hanging in the balance. Trying to cut that, but just getting no connection whatsoever. A very good over for ABX Rent-A-Car comes to the end. 14 gone, 124 for 4. I beg your pardon, there was one more delivery to go. He's rushing into his over. Done a phenomenal job in this over, keeping things relatively simple and onto the stumps. Once again onto the stumps. Excellent ball. And Sohail will just take a single, and that will be the end of a very, very good over from team ABX Rent-A-Cars. 14 gone, 125 for 4. Well, now the match is wide open after that last wicket. Samaladovatta. That was a big, big wicket. We know if he would have stayed in the middle, he's got that ability to take the game away from the opponents in a jiffy. And great move, I think. He's got his premier bowler back into the attack. It's way too quick. On this surface, you need to give a little bit of flight, and Mohammad Azhar, he's been touch expensive tonight. 3 overs and gave away 28 runs and did pick up a wicket early on of Hamad Ahmed, the captain. So he's come out to bowl his last over. He's been brought back to pick up a wicket, and that is where now these two batters, they need to be smart. Do not give away your wicket to him. He's been brought back for a purpose. That is to wrap up another one. Driven beautifully towards long off, will get a single. So now the responsibility shifted onto the shoulders of Syed Omar Shah. It was first Samal Dawata was doing the bulk of scoring, but after his departure, it is this set batter Syed Omar Shah on strike. Will have to take this game as deep. His wicket is going to hold the key. You do not want him to get out at this stage. Oh, that was a wild hoik. You can see the feet going nowhere, just getting stuck onto the surface. And now all of a sudden you can see there's a lot of chirping going on in the middle. The body language is very positive. They are all charged up all of a sudden. ABX Rent-A-Car. Hit down the ground. That was struck with some severe power. And he has absolutely middled this one. It was turning out to be a quiet over, but breaking the shackles is Syed Omar Shah. Too full. And all he did is just time it. It's gone to the boundary in no time. They need to stop the boundaries. Singles is not going to be a huge concern. Alif Pharma still have 6 wickets in their hand. Couple of more batters to come after this. Cut away, another dot delivery. Can see a little bit of pressure is mounting on Alif Pharma. They were cruising along at one stage, running away with the show. It was Hamad. And Abdul played a very good knock. Oh, missed. And an excellent couple of deliveries to close out the over. This match is hanging in the balance and is promising to be an absolute blockbuster of a game. It's 15 gone, 131 for 4. Well, it's going to be Rehan Shah once again reintroduced into the attack. He bowled way too quicker early on. That's up in the air. Oh, almost created an opportunity. And a bit of a confusion. Well, careful, careful. You don't want your set batter to get out. Well, Rehan Shah, we know he's a very talented all-rounder. Couldn't really get going with the bat first, but then he's been given the ball at a very crucial stage of this game. And a lot is going to be dependent on this man, Rehan Shah. A very experienced seasoned campaigner. That's up in the air. Is that an opportunity? Oh, very, very close to that point fielder. In no control whatsoever when he was playing that shot. That could have been easily the 5th wicket. So they won't mind this ABX Rent-A-Car. They are inviting and enticing these batters to go big shots and almost fell in the trap of Rehan Shah. As I keep saying, he knows how to bowl in these conditions. He's been around the domestic circuit for a very long time. and knows how to bowl in these damp conditions. So I think that's a very good move coming in from the captain. He's showing a lot of faith and trust in Rehan Shah and almost pulled off a wicket for his side. Yeah, if you can get Syed Umar Shah, the set batter, the doors will be wide open for ABX Rent-A-Car. Pulled away, chance, gone. Well, this was the wicket they were looking for, and it is Rehan Shah who's created magic in the middle. It was not the best of deliveries. It was short, it was there to be hit. But Syed Umar Shah, there was one fielder placed towards that mid-wicket, and he's found him to perfection. Very good take, kept his calm, kept his composure. And now all of a sudden, it is Team ABX Rent-A-Car who have made their way into this game. And the set batter, Syed Umar Shah, who was looking threatening, will have to make his way back to the dugout. It's 134 for 5. Well, all of a sudden now, the tables have turned drastically. They were on the verge of winning this game comfortably, but then some disciplined bowling in these tough conditions. Hats off to ABX Rent-A-Car, and now they will believe they have a real chance to win this game. 51 required in 27 deliveries. The required run rate has gone up to 11.3. Hit really hard towards the coverage. It's going towards the boundary. Oh, what a stroke. That is a brilliant shot. And it seems like he's been batting from a very long time. He's just come in. That's a very good stroke from Mazhar. On the very first delivery, he's offered him a lot of width. And Mazhar Hussain, who had a brilliant outing first with the ball, now has a responsibility with the bat tonight. Short delivery, and that's been heaved away towards fine leg. A poor delivery. Rehan Shah, he was bowling so well, picked up an important wicket. But then these last couple of deliveries, first, he offered a lot of width towards the offside channel, and now a drag down, a hit-me delivery. And Mazhar Hussain, he's announced his arrival. 2 deliveries he's faced, and both of them he's gotten boundaries to his name. Where does he go now? Rehan Shah needs to just lower his pace there. Again, just offering a lot of pace. That's been hit really hard. We'll get a single to close out a very eventful over in the context of this game. It's 16 gone, 143 for 5. Well, this match is getting very interesting now. And it seems like it might just go in that last over. Both the teams have fought so well. And now this is that stage where one team needs to hold their nerves. They need to show a lot of calmness and composure. Last 4 overs, 42 is required. One big over, and it's going to just completely go in the favor of Team Alif Pharma. And the other end, ABX Rent-A-Car, they need a wicket. Full toss. It's been hit really hard. A bit for misfield. Long chase. Teasing one, and he's given it up. And this is the start which Alif Pharma were looking for on the very first ball. He struck this nicely. He's found the gap to perfection. And this is not looking good now for ABX Rent-A-Car. A poor delivery, full toss. It deserved to be punished. And that is exactly what he did. A very, very long chase, but in the end, the ball was always going to go away from him. Pressure back on ABX Rent-A-Car. You can see a few worried faces in the middle. All of a sudden, there's a bit of a panic. Slower delivery, cut away nicely, and that is one good option. Just try to take away all the pace from the ball, have a packed offside field, and just let the batter play towards that side. That's a good ploy. Even if he tries to go for a big hit, it might just miscue and go up in the air. Have that third man in the circle. Don't offer any pace. Have a deep point, deep cover, long off, long on, and a mid wicket. And then just keep on firing towards the offside channel and keep varying your pace. Ball those short bounces which holds up into the surface. Yeah, he's forcing the issue now, you can see. And this is where he needs to execute this plan. Omar Dogar, he's been reintroduced into the attack, and I think it's a good move. You need to get your go-to premier bowler. His ball with the new ball, the first bowler of first ball. 11 dot deliveries, 34 runs which he's given, and he's also picked up one important wicket, and that too of Uzair Khan. Yeah, the towels are out. It's not getting any easier whatsoever. Oh, he's picked up balls out of this delivery. That has been absolutely tonked out of the park. And this one has disappeared into the bushes. And he's getting a little predictable now is Omar Dogar. We saw a couple of times he bowled a slower one, but this time it's too short onto the pads. And there you go. That is a monstrous hit. Now all of a sudden, the pendulum has heavily shifted in the favor of Team Alif Pharma. What an innings is this man playing. Mazhar Hussain. He's just walked in the middle. 6 deliveries, 20 runs with those 3 beautiful boundaries, and now this last huge maximum. Sensational hitting and very smart batting. He's picking the delivery. He's picking the right deliveries. He's not really trying to go for every ball. You can see the towel is out yet again. After every ball, they're taking a lot of time to dry this ball. Shows how much dew is there in the ground. Full toss. It's been hit in the gap. Couple of bounces into the fence. Well, they're running away with the show now, Alif Pharma. And this was the over they were looking for. 26 needed in 19 deliveries. Mazhar Hussain is playing a gem of an innings, and he's taking his team closer to victory. And a much needed one for Alif Pharma. Mind you, they've lost their first opening game. But they are a champion side. They've got quality players in their lineup, and we are seeing a display now. A glimpse of what these men can do in the middle. Last delivery. Oh, this is struck with some fierce power. No stopping. Nobody moved. It has turned out to be a very big over, and Omar Dogar has no clues whatsoever where to bowl to this man. You bowl short, he pulls you for a maximum. You bowl full, he's going to drive you and hit you straight down the ground. Look at that flow of the bat. He's got terrific bat speed. Excellent hitting. It's 17 gone, 163 for 5. Well, a very, very big over coming in the favor of Alif Pharma. And clearly we saw Omar Dogar, he was struggling to grip the ball. He was wayward, he was spraying the ball all over, couldn't really find his right channels. And it was this man, Mazhar Hussain, of great outing with the ball, was the pick of the bowlers, economical, picked up wickets. And now he's come at a very crucial stage. Oh, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous looking stroke. And Suhail Ahmed says, let me join the party as well. I too can play these inside out shots. Look at that beautiful stroke. Mind you, it's one of the toughest shots to execute, and how simple and easy did this man on your screen made it look like. I think it's pretty much done and dusted now. 18 runs in 17 deliveries. Cut away beautifully. He's just lost his balance when he was trying to cut the ball, but still no damage done. He will take a quick single and will bring yet again this man Mazhar Hussain, who's stolen the limelight, who's stolen the game away from ABX Rent-A-Car in that last over. Anwar Khan, we know how destructive he's with the bat. Not pretty sure with his bowling skills. Let's see what he's got in store for us. So far, he's been welcomed with a boundary. I think they've just given it up now, ABX Rent-A-Car. They sniff a defeat, and Alif Pharma, they have been comprehensive and clinical in this run chase. I was just having a word with my co-com Asghar Khan. We were discussing if this score is enough and sufficient on the surface, and clearly we both did not agree. It should have been somewhere around 220, even 230. Under the lights with this dew, it becomes very difficult to bowl into contain. Pumped down the ground. That is a brute of a shot. Well, he's got some serious power, this man. And they are enjoying their outing in the middle, and why not? A drag down, poor delivery shot. He had all the time in the world to hit wherever he wanted to, and he opted to go down the ground, getting another 4 runs and inching closer to be registering their first victory in this Union Square House presents Arabian Cricket League Season 3, powered by 7 districts. Yeah, they've gone quiet. I cannot hear a sound in the ground. Just the 12 runs required in 14 deliveries. Oh, he goes big. That is an outrageous hit. He has absolutely sent this to outer space, into the orbit. And that has come right off the meat of his bat. Look at the sound it made from his bat. Oh, the moment he hit that, he knew he's got plenty of that. And he's picked the bones out of it. Who would have thought they will might just chase this down in this over. 6 required. And yet again, oh, this is some brilliant stuff we're witnessing. It was first Mazhar Hussain who was severe in that previous over, and now it is Suhail Ahmed who's showing his class. And just the couple of runs required now. It's 183 for 5 after 18. Well, this has been a great outing from Team Alif Pharma. They were brilliant first with the ball. The fielding department, they did not let them down. They've taken some magnificent takes. Who can just forget that catch Samuel Udavatta went on to take? It was an absolute blinder of a take. Shows that Alif Pharma mean business in this tournament. They've come out all guns blazing. Not the best of starts. They lost that initial game they played. But then on this second game of them, they are just cruising along. 2 to win. That's up in the air. Not in full control. And they will come back easily for a second. And with that, it is Team Alif Pharma who are victorious. And they have won this game easily by 5 wickets. And they had 2 more overs to spare. Shows how well these 2 batters in the middle, they've applied themselves. It was Abdul Shakur's 51st, which laid the platform for the middle orders, but then came Hamad, the captain himself, alongside Samad Davatta. Both of them stitched a partnership, but then these 2 men, in fact, talking about all the batters, they went on to score runs. Sayyid Umar, Sohail Ahmed, Mazhar Hussain. So they are looking a very dangerous and a balanced side, and they have announced their arrival pretty soon in this tournament.
Proudly recognized with over 200 awards from Dubai's major developers, Emaar, Nakheel, Dubai Holdings, Majid Al Futtaim. With a legacy spanning over 15 years, we are committed to helping our clients buy, sell, and manage their properties.
We know timing is crucial. With a team of experts and data-driven insights, we help you buy or sell at the best time with greatest benefits.
Union Square House Real Estate ensures you get the best investment opportunities with maximum growth potential.
At Union Square House, we believe in long-term partnerships with our clients.
Trust is our foundation. Exceptional service is our promise.
So what are you looking for? The best payment plan, the best view, the best price, or all of the above?
Well, that's a very special highlights package coming on your way. And Alif Pharma, well, what a phenomenal performance. They went on to hit those maximums early on. They used the power play really well, but then they lost a very important wicket. And then it was this man, Abdul Shakur and Hamad Ahmed. They ensured that they keep on playing those big shots. And it was them who just kept on hitting those huge maximums. But then the problem was in the middle, there were some important wickets and important breakthroughs coming in, and this was the moment when they lost wickets in a flurry, and ABX went a card. They made a way back in the game, but then Samalo Davatta, the moment he came in, he had a simple plan, and that was to hit those huge maximums. But then he too was held out in the deep, and ABX went a card, kept on picking up those wickets. Rehan Shah there in the deep taking a big catch, and there you go, another wicket falling. ABX went a card was certainly back in the game. But then in the end, these batters, Mazhar Hussain, he had a different plan. He wanted to finish this game off in a jiffy, and he kept on hitting those huge maximums, and in the end it was Team Alif Pharma. They have won this game comfortably, comprehensively, and will give them a lot of confidence coming in the later part of this tournament. Alright, then we're just going to take a short break, and once we are back, it will be Asghar Khan down in the middle for the post-match presentation.
Hello and very warm welcome to the post-match presentation of the match number 8 of the Union Square House presents Arabian Cricket League Season 3 powered by 7 Districts, which was played between ABX Rent-A-Car and Alif Pharma. Before we begin, we would like to thank our sponsors for their unwavering support towards the tournament. Tournament organizer ICC, Cricket Academy, title sponsor Union Square House, Real Estate powered by sponsor 7 Districts, sports sponsor Millionaires Salon, SUH sponsor ABX Rent-A-Car, YouTube streaming partner Sport Ethic, and Cricfit, broadcast and event partner Sport Ethic. In the match number 8, Alif Pharma won the toss and they have elected to bowl first, and they restricted ABX Rent-A-Car to 184 for 7 in allotted 20 overs. In reply, Alif Pharma, they cruised towards victory 185 for 5 in 18.1 overs. Alongside me is the match official, Mr. Mujahid Raza, and he's going to present the Player of the Match award for his all-round performance. Mazhar Hussain, 31 of 10 deliveries, not out with the bat, and 2 important wickets to really help Alif Pharma get over the line with a 5-wicket victory for him. Mazhar, many congratulations. It was tough conditions when you come in to bowl opposition, got off to a good start and you bowled really well, and then later on finish under pressure with the bat. Must be feeling very glad now.
Yeah, first of all, thanks to Almighty. Yeah, I'm feeling glad because it was much needed victory and we win the game. So hopes are high.
Great all-round performance. All the best of the luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
That was Mazhar Hussain with his all-round performance. That's it for now. Till the next time, it's goodbye.